Welcome to Chapter 7. Since we are starting the new chapter, make sure you go to the merchant and grab your treasure map. Now once we have done that, we now want to go behind to where the merchant is located, and you will find 2 boxes that you can smash. And keep on going behind this building to find your vintage compass. From this point onwards, try to look for any knives and don't use them, we need them for an achievement. And now for our first boot knife. So once we have encountered our first enemy in this location, making sure you kill him to gain the boot knife. Once again, this boot knife is not the only location, there is many throughout this point onwards. And now for the elegant bangle. So basically once we get to the part with the cannon, we will need to drop down anyway, because this is where the treasure is located. So as you drop down, you may as well shoot the cannon so it raises up to the top. Now in this location here, if you want to, you can shoot some medallions, but I don't do that. I should have done that on the way through. But climb this ladder, then eventually you'll find where a catapult is located. Drop down. Before opening the door to your right, you will find this treasure right next to another medallion located on your left. Once again, I should have done this, but I didn't until after this achievement. So for the overkill, basically very easy, and hopefully you shouldn't have missed it if you play this game already. All we need to do is shoot any zealot or any enemy with the cannon, and that will be your achievement done. And now time to destroy the blue medallions. So there is 6, I do believe. 1 directly in front.
Nice shot.
1 directly behind you, right next to the cannon. Number 3 will be downstairs. So once we have shot the cannon up, you should hopefully see the medallion there.
No problem.
Now for number 4, if I remember correctly, we're going to shoot the one located on the left side as we climb the ladder up. This will come in handy if you have a sniper rifle, but I don't. So number 5 is located on the wall, hanging above some sort of scaffolding up the top. And then your last one should be right next to the treasure that we've already grabbed previously. Once again, I should have done this all before as we're going through, but some stupid reason I did not do this. And now once we have made it inside the main castle, we need to use Ashley anyway to go across or to the next section. So follow this story progression path until we go through the door when Ashley lets us through. Before going through the crack in the wall where we meant to go, if you head right and go around the back side of the stairway, you will find your elegant perfume bottle.
It's open.
I owe you one.
Now to get the ruby, all we need to do is from the last location, now go through the crack in the wall and look to your left and look up to shoot that little canister to find your ruby. Alright, so here we go. If you have been upgrading your combat knife, then good for you. If not, then you may struggle a little bit, just depending if you haven't got enough secondary knives on you. But this boss fight is not that bad. It's not really too difficult. Of course, depending on what difficulty setting you're playing on. Of course, if you're on easy mode, then there'll be less knife blows to kill him. And if you're on pro, there's many more. But like I said, it's pretty simple. Just wait for him to go ballistic after you stabbed him. Wait for a little while, and then go back in for another attack. Just rinse and repeat until he's dead. And now with the newly found key, we can now go through the doorway. So make sure you bring Ashley with you. Then as soon as you go up these steps and ladder, you should hopefully find your next Castellan and the Spinal.
Well, for now.
I think this is the actual first spinel you can find. It's actually always here because it's always random when you hit boxes if you get treasure or not. And also your next Castellan or bobblehead will be located right here. And now as we figure out the puzzle for the knights, this is quite easy to do. As you go through the doorway, go towards the dead end, you will find a treasure chest here before we go through the next doorway on your left. Right, time to get the golden hourglass. So now we'll be greeted by the second floor of the castle that we've already been down or been into. So if you stay to your right hand side, make sure you kick this ladder because this does come in handy if we need to backtrack for any reason. Now jump across the chandeliers and go to your right, go through the door, drop, or not through the door, just drop down, grab the hourglass, and then we proceed back up that ladder that we kicked down. Oh, my bad. Sorry, there is a yellow herb here. So from the last location, on the right side of the steps, or the far right, you will find some cupboards or some drawers. In amongst one of them drawers, you will find your yellow herb.